Hello. Hello. Welcome back, everybody. This is episode 14 of 14, right? 14 of the Sweet and Sour podcast. I am your host, Jen. This dumbass over here is Dom. And welcome back, everybody. Bro, your shirt is tripping me out. Look at how it looks on. No, but look how it looks on camera.
How does it look like
That's
camera?
great. Does it
Hello?
look
Okay.
crazy?
No. You taking something right now?
No, I'm not taking anything.
Oh
You
my
don't
God.
see like your
I don't know what you're
shirt
seeing.
looking.
Oh, I guess I see. Yeah.
See that?
Oh, I guess I kind of see that. I don't know. What the fuck? I didn't notice until you said
Blind as
something.
fuck.
No, you're just tripping balls, bro. What'd you even take before you got here?
Nothing.
All right. Sorry. Yeah. Episode 14, Sweet and Sour Podcast. I'm your other host, Dom.
Welcome back.
Sorry, you
everybody.
just started talking about some weird shit, so now I'm like all thrown off.
Yeah, because your shirt's fucking tripping me out. Donut?
So this is our oh shit, why do you have Krispy Kreme?
I don't know. I offered your dad some too because I saw him on the way in, but he said no.
Oh, okay. Well,
Mm.
fucking love Krispy Kreme.
Cool.
How was your day? What'd you do today?
Nothing.
Why'd you have to
Ran
cancel
errands.
yesterday until today?
I had a
Again.
baby shower to go to.
Oh really?
Or
For
not
who?
really a baby shower. What is it? It's like, okay, Vietnamese people, I don't know if every Viet is like this, but they don't do like baby showers before the kid is born. Because normally, American tradition is like you do the baby shower, gender reveal, stuff like that before the baby's born, right?
Right.
But this one is like the month.
After? They're
It's
born?
like the month anniversary. Yeah. So exactly 1 month after the baby's born is when they have like their big celebration. So I call it a baby shower, but not really baby because the baby's already born. You want to see him? He's so cute.
Sure.
It's a big ass baby.
That baby's big as fuck.
His
For
head,
1 month?
I swear to God, his head was a good 3 pounds. That shit.
A big ass baby, bro.
He was so cute though.
That's
He
so
was-
funny.
He was trying to fight me.
You think they do
Ah,
that because of
Love kids.
because it's bad luck, you think?
What do you mean? To
No.
do baby,
Baby showers
and stuff before?
the baby's born?
Maybe. I'm not sure.
I don't know if there's like a reason for it.
I don't
feel
know
like-
either. I just know like my cousin had one, they had one, like every Viet person I know has one like a month after.
It's either like one of two things. It's either like Vietnamese people are super lazy, or like Vietnamese people are also like very superstitious people. Where-
It's either superstition or just laziness.
just lazy. I think it's
They
usually
just
always one or
didn't
the
want to
other.
do it.
Because I know whenever I talk to my mom or dad about stuff like that, like even for like parties and stuff, they're like, "Do we even want to do a party?" They're like, "Yeah, sure, why not?" They'll
Yeah.
either say yes or no, but it's usually always yes.
But I'm sure they got a lot of money because there's a shit ton of people there. I was like, how do you know this many people? There's so many people. They had Vietnamese people are crazy when it comes to parties, bro. They had a whole ass fucking lamb on like a rotisserie, like a rotisserie grill type of thing.
Yo, that's a
It
special
was
occasion.
fucking crazy.
How often do you see Vietnamese people bringing out fucking lamb?
I know. It was a whole ass lamb too. And they were just rotating it on like a slow charcoal
That's
grill.
so funny. What the fuck?
And I was like, yo, like, how do I eat this? Like, can I grab a piece? He pulls out a fucking machete and he's like, yeah, I got you. This thing was like, the blade alone was like this big.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Like dead ass, like Viet Cong, bro.
Oh my
Like
god.
Viet Cong
Jesus.
machete, bro.
Oh my
And he just
fucking
starts
God.
like hacking away at this lamb, and I'm like, yo, like, okay.
Christ. That's so funny. It's true.
was
When you
great,
ever
though.
like whenever like stuff like that happens, a bunch of people always show up out of nowhere.
Mhm.
Like it's family members you haven't seen in years. For my
Well, you want
sister's
that because they always give you money. So they're
that's true.
like,
They always do that.
babies are expensive.
For my sister's wedding, she didn't invite anyone from like our family, really. She just invited like our immediate family, so like my mom, my dad, my sisters, my brother, all that. But then, like, out of nowhere, all this family starts showing up out of nowhere. Like, all these Vietnamese people. She didn't invite any of them because she didn't like have enough space for all of them. My dad, apparently 10 minutes right before, called like everybody. And they all showed up. It was so crazy. Oh my God. My sister was so stressed that day. I would never. Oh my God. It was just so bad. Vietnamese people just pop out of nowhere. Pop up out of nowhere.
Well, they're thinking about the money. Like, you gotta, because my parents are the same. They're like, who you inviting to your wedding? You gotta invite everybody.
Yeah, that's exactly how it is.
Everybody brings like cash gifts.
Yeah, because the more people you bring, obviously, you're probably gonna get something from someone at least.
Yeah.
Most of the time, they'll bring money, but for you, it's probably like low key. Well, not like for you specific, but for some people, they just want like a low key wedding.
I wanted a low-key wedding, but they're like, no, you got to do it big so that everybody can come and give you money, and then you make your money back on the wedding. But I'm like, how does that make sense? The more people you have at a wedding, the more expensive it is. So if you're just getting that money back, like, is it really making, are you really making anything?
That's where you got to start finding like the cuts in your budget for the wedding. Because you got to cut like either the food or you got to cut like, I don't know, expenses like on photographers and stuff like that. I don't know. It's a lot. Parents help you, Vietnamese parents help you think about like money aspect of it, but they never think about like everything else. Wow, money's involved. Well, I can't imagine like having like 800 people there and then someone fucking up something really badly and I'm gonna probably cry on my wedding. I feel like that's a huge aspect of like the wedding too.
I mean, it's just I feel like I'm alone in this, but a wedding is just a wedding, you know?
Right.
Like, I get it's like a special like ceremony and like event to commemorate you guys spending the rest of your lives together, but like it's just one day. I can't justify like the people that spend like hundreds of thousands of dollars on their weddings. Like, holy moly. For one day. I mean, if you got it like that, you got it like that.
You got it like that for sure.
Yeah, but I'm just like, holy shit. Because I was watching, like, I watch a lot of like wedding stuff on TikTok just to get like inspiration and stuff like that for when I do decide to start planning. Because planning is a lot. You have to plan everything.
Yeah.
What type of flowers, what color theme you want, like what kind of food, catering, venue, all of this stuff.
Photographer, videographer, stuff like that.
Groomsmen, bridesmaids, outfits, like all of that you have to take care of. And so I'm like, that's a lot of planning. So I watch a lot of TikToks to get inspo or like DIY stuff to make it cheaper. And there was this one video I saw of like this, like if you know Asians, like you know the Middle Eastern Asians go fucking crazy when they party, right? Because they're all just rich. I don't know where they're working or like what families they come from, but every Middle Eastern I've met is fucking rich.
It's true. All my friends like that are from like Middle Eastern families and stuff like that, they're all pretty
well
rich.
Off.
They're pretty well off. Yeah, like they don't have to be like fuck you money rich, like throw money in your face.
But they're like they got it.
They got enough.
Yeah.
Like their parents can pay them all the way through school and not have to worry about it. And they can change their major like 30 times and be fine.
But they're like going through their wedding expenses, right? Like how much they spent on everything, like breakdown. And they were like, yeah, it was $20K for flowers, like just flowers, $50K for a DJ. And I was like, bitch, what kind of fucking DJ did you get that was 50 grand for one night?
Got Millennium.
Even Millennium, one night, there's no way it's 50K one night. Come on.
If it's a high profile DJ, I don't
know about that. I'm about to tweet at him. Can you just play at my wedding? For discounted rate.
25K. I got that
for
one.
A discount.
You can just play
please?
for at least like 2 hours and you'll be fine. You can leave after that.
You know what I saw too that I want to do? A lot of people like write letters to their favorite companies saying that they're going to get married. Like, huh?
No, I'm sorry. I'm just talking to you.
They like write letters and they send them out to all like their favorite companies. Not saying like not wanting anything or not
companies
expecting
like
anything, but they just like any companies.
Just like
just
so you get something.
Companies.
Okay.
Yeah, see if they like give you anything for your wedding.
Right.
Like
maybe they'll give you travel tickets or something like that. Right. Okay.
And a lot of them like it's crazy. A lot of them actually like give you stuff like heavy discounts or
Really?
things like that. Yeah, for your wedding, like as a wedding present.
What would you ask for? What's
Flight,
okay?
hotel for our honeymoon? Like that would be amazing.
Have you thought about going to a honeymoon anywhere yet? Like, what's like a
I
main
want to go to
destination?
Asia. Like that's still
You guys still want to do like the whole Asia trip, even though you've already been there. You wouldn't go anywhere else.
no. I mean, like Europe is like kinda like I kinda want to go, but just
feel
like
that.
seeing all the things that Europe is just not my.
Yeah, when I think of Europe, I don't really want to see Paris. You know, I don't really
I
want
heard
to go to
Paris is
France.
dirty and ghetto.
I seen a video about some guy traveling there, and he says all that. That's like one place I don't know if like when you're like younger, you're like, wow, Paris, that sounds like really
Yeah.
cool, like a romantic place that you can visit.
It's because like media and stuff romanticize that place. Like it's Paris, the Eiffel Tower.
Yeah, the Eiffel Tower and all
like,
that shit. I'm like, I don't know if I
The city
really like
of romance.
As
the
an
city
adult now, I
of-
definitely don't want to like. I'm not actively trying to go out to go see Paris.
Yeah.
Out of all the places, Norway. I still want to go see Norway. Now I'm like more of like into like views and mountainous kind of stuff.
Mhm.
I don't like climbing that much. I'll do a hike if I have to, but on God, I'm just like more just for the view, not really for like.
I think because I'm more of
Visiting
like a
a place.
city tropical
Rare.
beach girl, that's why I like Asia more than
Yeah,
Europe. Because I feel
That
like
makes
Europe's
sense.
like art, sightseeing, like that type of vibe.
right.
Mine is more like actually going out, like adventuring out, like city shopping,
True.
tropical.
Eating is a huge
yeah,
part of like my reason to travel.
Yeah.
Because if you go to a place and like you just like
And I just
the
feel
food's not that great there, it's like there's no real.
I
good
feel like
reason to
Asia
go.
just has superior food.
It's true. It
over
does.
Europe.
I mean, you'll have street vendors that sell better food than fucking most restaurants. I feel like in some parts of Europe. Even in Iceland, we didn't even try any place that was like Icelandic because apparently all like the Icelandic food sucks.
Oh,
And we heard that straight
shit.
from like one of the native people from Iceland because he's like, yeah, don't really eat at any of the restaurants. Like if you want to
Yeah.
try some stuff, sure, but like you're not gonna go there just to like enjoy a meal. Like
Yeah.
you're still gonna probably go to like a McDonald's or something. The first thing we got there with Gus when like I waited for him like all day, we got KFC.
Oh,
In
shit.
Iceland, we just took it
Was
back
it
to our
better?
yeah, it was good there. It was. I think it was more expensive, but I don't know. It tasted like a lot better than what Americans KFC tastes like. Because I was like, damn, bro, we ate that whole bucket in like 30 minutes. We were done eating.
Maybe
Yeah.
you're just really hungry.
We were just yeah, I was really hungry too because I waited for like 18 hours basically for Gus to get to Iceland before I started doing
Oh,
shit.
shit. No, that's like the main reason though, because like I feel like Europe is for like I said, art. Like
Yeah.
if you're really into art and like old, like European,
Structures.
yeah, like that, which ties into like sightseeing and like cultural, like like historic things
Right.
and partying. I feel like everybody fucking parties it up in Europe.
Yeah, they do.
My friend only goes
Because you can go
there
anywhere
to
to party there too.
Yeah.
You can go to Spain.
But I'm just like not that
Parts
type
of
of
Europe.
person. So I like more
I heard Germany gets crazy at
tropical.
night too.
like a more tropical, like chill, like just scoot around on your moped, look for something to eat type vibe, you know?
Because that's all you and Tony did the first time you guys went back to Vietnam, right? You guys were
Yeah.
just scooting everywhere.
Well, not in Vietnam. We don't scoot in Vietnam. That's crazy. That's
I also would not.
craziness.
I would definitely not scoot in Vietnam. I still want to go to Puerto Rico,
I
Japan,
mean,
and
Asia's
Korea.
a big party country, like continent too. Like you party
Yeah.
a lot in Asia as well. But like I feel like there's more variety to do.
You can do everything there.
In
I
Asia.
feel like 'cause you can still go to the beach, still go shopping.
If you want like
Go eat.
historical like landmarks or buildings, you go look at the temples and stuff.
Yeah,
Like,
the
that's
temples in Vietnam are
dope.
crazy.
That's fucking dope.
They're actually really beautiful too.
Yeah.
Like I've been to a couple the last time I went there in like 2017. We went to a bunch of temples. It was really nice.
Yeah,
I actually really enjoyed that time I went out there as an adult. Going there as an adult definitely
it's different.
a lot different. You're definitely having a more fun.
Yeah, you have more freedom. But yeah, I just prefer Asia over Europe. Maybe it's just a bias thing, but like
I don't even
before I want to finish Asia before going to Europe. You
Right.
know, Europe's like at the bottom of my list.
So for your Asia trip on your honeymoon, which locations would you go to? You do like you could just go wherever,
Bali,
right? Bali,
Korea,
Korea,
Vietnam always.
right? Vietnam.
Probably Thailand again. I
Not
don't
Japan.
know. It was just crazy. Japan.
You don't think so?
I feel like if we did Japan, it'd be like a pass through, like a 1 day type thing. I don't think I could stay long in Japan.
Right.
Just because I don't know. I've never been to like I did do a pass through Japan. I didn't stay for long, not enough to explore anything. But even then, I feel like there's not much in Japan, like besides like trying all the foods and like going to all the like the
Cafes.
cafes and anime places. Like there's not really
100%.
much else that I would want to see.
Mount Fuji.
I
You
mean,
wouldn't want to
yeah,
see that. As a photographer, I would want to just go to Japan for like a bunch of photos and stuff like that. So like obviously for me, it's like the sightseeing too.
Did you see Mr. Beast's new video?
Yeah,
The vacation
yeah,
one when he was
dude,
with
that's
PewDiePie?
crazy. He brought PewDiePie too. I know. He's like, I told him the wrong day on accident, so we have to play like do the amusement park at night. That museum looks crazy though. I want to do that. I've seen a bunch of people do that.
Yeah, the museum
that
looks
rented out.
cool. It's crazy that he rented that whole thing out. How much do you think that cost?
That was a $200,000 trip, he said. So if he rented it out for a day,
$200,000. Yeah, but renting the whole theme park.
oh,
That
the theme
must have
park,
been a
the
pretty
theme park, that
penny.
probably was at least like
Like most of
100,000.
it.
That at least had to be $100,000 worth of
Yeah.
the trip. Because even like the Eiffel Tower, he rented that out for how much? That one was like
50?
50,000.
Yeah.
Yeah, he rented that one for fucking. He said $6,000 for the meal right before, and then he spent the rest of it on the Eiffel Tower.
Yeah.
So I'm like, dude, that's fucking crazy. I wish I had that type of money, just for a vacation too. I don't know, man.
Imagine having that kind of fuck you money.
A lot, a lot of money. I wouldn't
That
even know
is
what
a
to
lot
do
of
with that at
money.
that point. Just for the rest of my life, for sure.
For the rest of your, I don't know about that. I don't know
For
if
the rest of your life.
that's not that
for the rest
much
of your life.
money.
No, if you had Mr. Beast money though,
Yeah.
just overall in general.
You know, ever since you told me that he like gambles, that like kind of fucked me up. Like whenever I
Why?
see him now, I'm like, wow.
That's the only
you're-
dark part of Mr. Beast, I feel like.
You're a gambler.
That's like probably one of the worst addictions to have, but I
I'm
mean,
gonna start sending him like need gambling help fucking pamphlets and shit. That's crazy.
it's gonna put you through therapy. We're gonna give you money at that point. Well, you need help.
Yeah, I'm not looking forward to it. Adulting, a wedding, and then kids. And
You're not
then,
planning on doing that any.
no,
Hard anyway.
probably not. Because I'm just trying to put it off, honestly. Should, but I
You're one of
still
the few
don't know.
couples that made it through COVID without having. I mean, it's because they're pretty good on
COVID,
that.
baby.
The COVID baby.
Take your time, enjoy life. I mean, trying, but everybody's saying I'm getting too old to do that.
my
And
God.
I'm like, bro, again, the Vietnamese people, they're
Of
freaking
course.
insane having
Right.
kids at like 16 and shit.
No, it's so normal for them out there too.
I know, and I feel like it's normal here, like in America, right? Like 27 is still young, right?
27. I feel like is
To
young.
have a
to have
kid?
a kid.
That's still like you got some time. At
My mom had
least.
me in her 30s, but she also had like 4 other kids right. 3 other kids right before me. No, it was 4.
Like my mom is fucking me up mentally because she is like, you're getting way too old. Like if you're wanting to have kids, you gotta have kids like now, like tomorrow.
Just weird.
And I was
It's a
just
weird
like,
concept.
right, but like I don't know who to like. I don't know what to do because I'm like I do want kids, but like I don't want to rush it, and then I don't want it to be too late either. So I'm just like, fuck. Like, am I too old?
I don't think so. I think it was easier back then though, because like money, like I feel like wasn't as hard
Yeah, in this
come by
economy,
in this
a
economy.
baby, you're crazy.
Because I remember when we were younger, someone told me like to have a baby, you have to at least have like a $250,000 to get ready to spend on the kid or something like that.
For
Like, overall,
18
up until
years,
they turn
right?
18,
Yeah,
until they turn
right?
18.
Yeah.
But now I think you need more money to be able to raise a kid nowadays
Bro,
too.
I gave them a little bit of money, right, as the gift,
Right,
because
for
you
the
know,
baby
like
shower.
Vietnamese people, you bring lisi,
Yeah.
like the red envelopes, and then we brought also a pack of diapers as a gift as well. The diapers are like $35,
Diapers are
bro, for like a
expensive.
20 pack. That is insane to me.
That's why I don't fuck with baby mamas anymore. On God,
That's fucking crazy.
Dude, diapers are expensive. Even when I started buying diapers for my friends, like for what is it? Their fucking baby shower. I saw one that
Mhm.
was like $50. Like for diapers? That's fucking crazy. It's like the Huggies and shit too that are like way expensive.
I'm about to like patent a reusable baby diaper type shit.
Just underwear.
No, it has to be a.
Added underwear at that point.
Don't they have something like that? Is that sanitary?
Probably not. I don't think so because you have to keep watching shit and piss
Oh, that's
out
true.
of it. That's the only reason for diapers to fucking clean that up.
Yeah, but like, are
Easy.
diapers even like safe for the environment?
Probably not. You throw away a bunch of diapers every
'Cause
fucking
they just
day.
burn them, right?
Do they? I don't know. Probably. I
What
mean, they're
else do
shitting
they do
them.
with
Yeah, you can't reuse a
diapers?
diaper.
There's
Unless
no way
they
you
do.
can recycle it. Imagine.
Unless they do reuse
You
it.
see the styrofoam cup, it's made from fucking shit diapers ready.
Conspiracy theory. They're still making money off of old diapers from the 1970s.
Oh no. No, diapers are expensive. A milk formula is expensive.
True.
It's insane. But they're so high tech now. Have you seen one of those? We were walking through Walmart and we saw this stroller. And it's like an all-in-one stroller. So you can put like the baby, like the carrier
Oh yeah,
seat
right.
things.
And then you put it onto.
You put it onto the stroller so that baby can sit there, but on the other side of the stroller is like a toddler seat.
For like a kid.
Yeah, so you can have two kids on there,
What
a
the fuck?
baby and a kid. But then once like one of the smaller babies get bigger, you can take the carrier off, and there's a seat underneath, so they can just sit while you push. It was the craziest thing I've ever
Like
seen.
wagon?
I was like, holy shit.
Yo, that's kind of crazy. What the
I was
fuck?
like, holy shit, technology. Like, you just need to buy one stroller and you're good for at least like 5 years.
Damn, bro. Yeah, you have to prepare if you're gonna have multiple kids. That stroller would probably be worth it for multiple kids.
I don't even think. You want kids?
I used to.
You don't want any kids anymore?
At some point in my life, I kind of just got turned off by the entire idea. Yeah. I don't know if I can even take care of a kid at this point.
But you don't like.
I love kids. Don't get me wrong. Like, I love, like, taking care of my nephews, nieces, like, all that and stuff.
But you just never have one of your own.
I think the amount of women that I've dated that had kids kind of just, like, pushed me away from the idea at this point, too. I don't know. I just don't want to go through all that. Because, like, what if we do break up? You know, and you have to go through, like, the whole, like, kid, like, having to take care of a kid, like, on the weekends and stuff like that. Like, that's just kind of fucked up, you know? I feel like it's not fair to the kid for, like, us to do that.
I
Like,
mean,
I'm
you
not, I'm
shouldn't-
honestly not. I'm
I mean,
thinking,
you
like,
shouldn't
negative
think
about
like,
it.
yeah, that's so negative.
I'm definitely thinking very negative about it, but it's
I'm not gonna have kids because we're probably gonna break up, and I don't want to have to.
it's a
deal
high
with picking them
possibility,
up
you
every
know? Like,
weekend,
I
so
haven't been in, like,
no.
a stable relationship, like, in a minute. All my relationships,
No.
like, I don't know, getting up kind of fucked up and crazy after, so... Obviously, it's probably the people I choose, and probably who I am in general as a person, that probably just do all of that. And everything just kind of collapses on itself.
Honestly,
Who, me?
yeah,
Mm-mm.
you're the crazy one.
I'm a very normal person outside of video games. Once I get into video
Debatable.
games, I just let loose. I just let it all go. That's how I'm so, like, you know, normal. I feel like. I definitely feel like I'm more normal when I'm, like, in person. I'm not like a super freak. I just let it all go on the internet.
That's crazy. The internet is insane to me
Right. Why?
because people like you, they can seem so normal in person, and then once they're online, they're just like a menace to society.
It's because you're not face to face with those people,
or
and
the
you'll never
opposite.
visit them ever
Imagine
again.
they're so normal online,
And
then you
in
meet
real life, they're
person,
freak.
and you're just like,
That's the people I'm scared of. Because I don't know. Those people, like, when you meet them in real life and they're freak. I have met a couple people that are like that. Like, they seem kind of normal online. I'll talk to them, but I think they're just scared to talk. But then when they talk to you in real life and you make them feel comfortable, that's when they start getting fucking weird with what they say. And shit gets conversations go insane, and I'm just like,
Watch out,
All
chat.
right, well,
He's talking about one of y'all.
Not chat. No, everyone that I've met through chat so far has been like pretty good, or like they've been like crazy enough to where like it's okay. When we met Flex and Allie, they were perfectly fine.
Yeah,
You know, Mischief was fine when I met her.
that's
I'm
true.
trying to think of like anyone else. At Edith. We go to Cali, might meet Edith there.
Oh, really?
Okay.
Nice.
So far, everyone's been normal. I think it's some people that I've played with that I felt like I've known in real life that have been like the weird ones.
What
Like
do you
they
mean?
don't use like, what is it? They're not like really like internet people. There's one person that I met through work that I can talk to online. He's perfectly fine. But then when I meet him in real life, like I met him a couple times in real life.
Maybe he just has social anxiety.
Maybe like I try to make him
it's
feel as comfortable as
different online
possible.
than it is.
Maybe it's not social
in
anxiety because he was like
person.
perfectly like okay with what he was saying to me. It was just
But, like,
crazy what he was saying to
online?
me. Oh, online maybe.
Or
Yeah,
in
you're probably right.
person?
In person he's crazy. In online he just sounded normal and like he's not trying to be like weird or anything,
Yeah.
which I think is weirder because I'm like perfectly okay with being like weird online, but you don't want to be like too weird in person.
Or
You have to
just
have,
like
like-
me, I'm the same online and in person.
Not true.
That is true.
is
What do
not
you
true.
mean? How is it
That's
different?
not
How am I
true.
different?
I just hate talking to you online. So
What do I even
I'd rather talk to you in real
say?
life. I'm definitely more okay with talking to you
What
in
do
real
I even say?
With,
It's
like, oh my
because
god.
because you are such an asshole online. That's why, and nobody can fucking take it.
I'm not trying. Like most of
You're
last time when we talked, I was all like,
fucking an asshole. When
I
it
was
goes
trying to be nice to you,
online.
and then you fucking came at me for no fucking reason.
When did I come at you?
Yeah, because I was all like, "It's not your fault, Jen," and you're like, "I know it's not my fault."
Because I was trying to tell him what happened, and instead of listening, he was like, "Okay, sorry. Like I didn't do anything. Why are you yelling at me? I'm not yelling at you. I was telling you what happened. It was not instigation. He's just not listening. Sounds like dumb. Thank you.
It doesn't. It wasn't
Thank
either of
you.
our fault. Like
But
I was
I'm
blaming
telling
that
you
guy.
What happened from my POV?
I know,
because
but you
I
were
thought
like
it was
yelling at me. Though. Okay, you probably didn't
He
notice
is
you were
so
yelling at
fucking
me.
dramatic,
But you
bro.
started.
He
You were
is
like,
so
you were like
fucking
raising your
dramatic.
voice at me. I'm like, okay, I'm sorry. That wasn't my fault. It's not
Because
your
you
fault
weren't
either.
listening.
I was listening.
No, you
I know. I was. I was
weren't.
trying to
No,
make
you
a joke,
weren't.
and then
You
you
weren't
started
listening.
Then you started yelling.
Because you weren't listening. He thinks that's yelling when I'm just raising my voice and being enthusiastic when I tell a story. But he's like, literally, he's like, "Are you brain dead? You fucking suck at this game." But that's not yelling because he's not raising his voice. But he's like, "You're fucking stupid. You're fucking stupid. You don't know how to play this game. I'm just trying to make you better, and you're not listening to me."
You have so much potential as a fucking. My mic even going off anymore. I think it should.
Good. Irrelevant. That's why. Podcast does not want to hear what you have to say. Unplug it and blow on it a little. I don't know. There it goes. See? Oh,
Hello?
yeah.
Oh, there it goes.
There it goes.
Hello? Hello? Okay. As I was saying, this stupid bitch. Listen, I just think you could be so much better if you just listen to my advice.
You know, I feel like I could be so much better too, but I don't care. It's a game. I'm not trying to go pro or nothing. What is the point of being good? I'm just trying to have
Okay.
fun. And I
To be
have
honest-
a lot of fun. I have a lot of fun when I suck.
To be honest.
I feel like it's more funny than...
To be honest, when you start complaining, that's why I start giving you advice. Because you start complaining. Well, not really complaining. You just start making noises. You're like, oh my god, I fucking hate this fucking game. And I'm like, okay.
Yeah, but he's like, you know what would make you better? Fucking 30 minutes of aim training every day. And I'm like, time for that, yo.
Just, if you want to get better,
I'm
just do aim
complaining.
training.
For like 2 seconds. But you're like, oh, solution, waste 30 minutes of your day.
That's not wasting
beforehand.
time,
It
though.
is, because I'm just trying to play the game. 30 minutes, that's already almost a full game of Valorant.
You
If
just,
I aim train too, then I get less Valorant
you're just not
time.
committed. That's it.
No, I'm
Just be
not.
committed, bro.
I literally just said that I'm not committed. Why would I need to commit to something that I'm not trying to like?
Because it's more fun when you're good at it.
Not really.
I think so.
Because you don't sound like you're having fun.
I have fun when I win.
Yeah, when you win.
Yeah, I don't have fun when I'm losing.
Okay, but when you're losing and you're still good, that doesn't make you bad at the game just because you lose. You can be good at the game and still lose, right?
I don't know.
So
Sometimes people are just better than you.
You're doing
That's just all it
this work
is.
to be good at a game. You still lose, and then you're not having fun. So
Hey,
then
man.
what's the point?
I have fun dropping 30. I just hate when we lose. I'll be in a game, drop 30, and we still fucking lose, okay? That's what pisses me off the most. I'm like, damn, bro, we definitely could have won. That's what makes me angry. It's not anyone around me that makes me mad.
Really? Because he's in the fucking team chat, like fucking, you're so bad. Learn how to play the fucking game.
It's because those people are saying something, though. That's why. I will never roast any. Oh, okay, I'll probably say it behind their back, but like I'll just be like, oh my god, this fucking shit sucks, bro. But if they're like, oh, I'm sorry, man, I'm not having a good game, something like, I'm like, okay, I understand, that's fine. Then I'm not gonna be an asshole. I'm just gonna be like, yeah, that guy just needs to work. He just needs to be a little bit better later. He can get better if he practices, because like that's just how it is. But if I'm gonna be an asshole, it's always gonna be to someone that says anything.
What rank are you?
Ascendant 2.
Oh, that's it.
What rank are you?
Don't talk about me. You're the one that's like, oh, I'm good, and people just need to listen to me. So just wondering.
In gold? When I'm playing with gold people, you don't think they should listen to me?
No.
That's fine. I'll listen to Immortals.
Gold is fucking insane.
I'll listen to Immortals.
Gold, silver is a
100%.
different.
Because everyone's fucking brain dead there, i.e.
Yeah, but it works.
It
Brain
doesn't
dead
work all the
fucking
time.
works.
It
Brain
doesn't work
dead
all the
plays
time.
fucking work.
Listen, man.
I'm trying to play a game just to play the game. If I need to use if I need all this fucking practice and all this brain power just to be good at a fucking game, no wonder why Valorant players are fucking antisocial, don't touch grass motherfuckers. Because they have to waste all this time just to be good at a stupid fucking game. For what? For what?
Pussy.
Just have fun.
Some pussy, some dick. I don't know.
You think guys go around in the bar and be like, hey, I'm
mortal. It's like the whole Nate shot thing.
It's like that one 50,000 people at this concert and they don't know I'm fucking immortal. Nobody knows I'm fucking immortal.
I'm probably the best Valorant player in this room right now. That's what I'm always saying.
Crazy. No.
No, because you know the people that suck at the game are definitely outside. People that are good at the game stay inside.
Exactly.
Easy peasy.
And I feel like I don't play that game too often, so like
you do work a lot though, which is fine.
For what I like, for how much time I actually spend on the game, I feel like I'm average.
Listen,
Not bad, but not great.
sometimes I just watch you shoot. I'm just, I try to hold back from laughing. That's all it is. Because I just feel like it's such an easy kill too, but then sometimes you don't. Like obviously, I whiff too. I whiff a lot. I'm probably the #1 advocator for fucking whiffing a shot, like the easiest shot, especially standing right in front of you. But sometimes I watch you like not hit an
I get
easy shot.
nervous.
You should have. It's a video game though, like you said. It's a fucking video game.
People get nervous.
You don't have to be nervous in a video game.
Yeah, they pop right in front of you. You're like, oh fuck, oh fuck. You ever have that moment?
That happens all. That's what I'm saying. It happens all the time.
Holy.
The only time that ever happens to me though is when Henry or Bonkai are in my ear and they're like, oh.
Do you know how many fucking times? You cannot tell me all the games that we have played, it has been a quiet Discord. Because everybody's fucking screaming, talking about random fucking shit. And so I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And then a motherfucker jumps right in front of me and I'm like, what the fuck is
It's because they're the least nervous people. That's why. Because they can just have a regular conversation and still kill people.
But it's not a regular conversation. It's not like you talk and then I reply. It's like 5 people talking at the same time. And I'm like, what the fuck is happening right now?
Just don't be nervous. That's all it is.
You know what it is? Overstimulation. I'm getting overstimulated because there's 20 people in Discord talking and yelling at the same time. and I'm trying to play a game, and there's music going. Like, there's just so much happening.
It does happen
I
sometimes.
can't.
Though. Sometimes I'll
It
even be trying to
happens
clutch
all
and they'll
the
just be
fucking
talking.
time. Literally every time. Every time.
It was so
Unless I'm
fun.
playing like only duos or trios. Anytime I like 5 stack or go into set, like it always happens. And I'm just like,
mean,
I don't know what to do with
that's
all
the whole
this
point
because
of 5
everybody's fucking
stack.
talking and like,
Communication.
no, it's
No.
not game talk though. That's what I'm saying.
No, it's
Everybody's
true.
just
The other
yelling and
day,
screaming
I
about
was
random
playing a
shit.
I was playing a gold game with my friend Adams and Richard. And then, like, out of nowhere, Bonkai joins in. We were just talking a little bit. And then, out of nowhere, this other kid, Ethan, comes in. And he just starts talking about anime. And Bonkai and Ethan talk about it, like, the whole time we're playing the game. And I'm like, dude,
And like, yeah, like it's one thing like to like talk, right? But when the people talking just like don't take a breath, and they're just talking the whole time. Because I have a friend like that too, like that just talks your ear off, and I'm just like, I'm sorry, dude. Like, I need 1 second. Like, can you just shut up for 10 seconds so I can clutch this? And then they don't stop, and you're just like, okay, well, GG's. My brain just can't handle all this shit going
don't
on
be
at
nervous.
once.
Hey, Sarah.
It makes me nervous because I can't hear anything and I can't freaking see anything. Like, you know where it's when it's like when you're trying to park your car, you turn down the music,
so you can see better.
Exactly.
So you can see
Now what
better.
happens when you're trying to park a car and you turn that shit up instead of down? It feels like your visibility and your mind is just like
I just need to be able to hear if I hit the card. That's the only reason to do it.
crazy. That's how it is with games for me.
You just gotta not be nervous. That's all it is. No, it's okay though. Gray has that too. Sometimes I watch people spray a shot and then they start screaming. Gray does that.
I do that sometimes too.
I've seen you do that sometimes.
If I whiff too much, I just start yelling.
You're like, ah! And I'm like, oh my god, Jen. That's just how tendencies are though. Some people just are like that, you know?
Yeah, so shut up. Like, what?
Listen. Just don't do that. Just don't be nervous.
I can be nervous if I want to be nervous.
You shouldn't be nervous because
Why
it's a fucking
not?
video game.
So you can be
The
nervous.
only thing
in a
making you
video
nervous
game.
is fucking Henry's in your ear just screaming at you to not whip the shot right before you whip the shot. That's the
Well,
only
you
reason.
make me even more nervous when I'm already like in the whiff and you're like, Jen,
No, I don't.
Jen.
No, I don't say Jen. I say, oh my god, Jen. Stop.
Same thing.
Then I tell you to
I'm
stop.
already- I know.
Take
I'm
a breath.
whiffing, and
Take
you're
a breath.
freaking in my ear saying
Take
that
a
I'm
fucking
whiffing,
breather,
bro.
dude. It's okay. All right, we're gonna every time we start playing Valorant now, we're just gonna do breathing exercises right before. Just in through your nose,
Out through your
deep
mouth.
breath out through your mouth.
Woosah.
You are
Have a
not
little
gonna
gong.
whiff today.
Om.
You will not whiff today, Jen. You will not be nervous.
It's not even that. Sometimes it's just bad. Sometimes my aim is on point. Sometimes it's not.
That's okay.
And there's just if the night is going one direction, there's no way to pull it back. It's just going in that direction only.
Speaking of Valorant, we are about 1 week away.
I can't believe you're going. Did they
Ow.
drop the lineup yet for the music festival?
It was just a music festival. I don't know about the VCT
That's
yet, but
crazy.
they haven't dropped it yet. I only paid like $60 for it, which is pretty cheap.
Isn't it outside?
Yeah.
Like how they did Civic Center, right?
I think so. I don't know exactly where it is. I just told
I thought it was
Trevor
just downtown. Like
I'm gonna
a
be
park
Ubering
downtown.
into LA that day. He's like,
Oh, Trevor's not going with you.
no, he's a nervous wreck too. He's one person that
That's
it's
crazy because he's fucking TikTok famous.
He's
Like,
TikTok famous, but he is one of the
he's
most
type of
anxious
person
people.
Where like online he's like good, right? But then in person he's
Oh
like
my
a
God, he's a
nervous
freak.
wreck.
No, Trevor's a freak in real life. Like he will make me like very nervous. Like I'm pretty like calm. Like most of the time I'll be like chilling. Like I'll just be sitting there. And then out of nowhere, Trevor says something crazy to me. It's like, dude, what if like all these people just came in and just beat our asses for no reason? I'm like, what the fuck? One time he asked me, he's like, dude, what would you do if someone tried to beat your ass? I'm like, I'd be like, hey, go get him, Trevor. I tell Trevor to go beat their ass
Go
for me.
sick 'em.
Sick him. Yeah, I was
Sick
like,
'em.
attack. But he doesn't listen to music in the car too. You know that. Everyone knows
Yeah.
that one.
Trevor's
I think when he drives, he's nervous too because the music's on. I turn the music on so I'm
he's
not
trying
nervous.
to focus.
Focus only
he
on
can only
driving.
focus on one thing.
How hard is it to
if he
focus with
listens to
music?
music, he's just gonna.
Dude, he makes me so I don't know. I get so anxious around Trevor sometimes. It's so wild.
That's so weird. I've never heard of like the opposite. Like I've never met anybody that's the opposite. Where
Yeah.
they're like social butterfly online. but,
That's
like,
him. That's Trevor.
Trying to focus on not getting pulled over.
True. He does be driving kind of fast sometimes.
That's crazy.
That's coming from me.
That's crazy.
I'm excited though. 1 week away, we get to see
When are you leaving again? You leave next week,
21st.
right? Or
I should be there on the 21st. Yeah. I think that's when it is.
13:30?
Yep,
Oh,
it's
you leave
Monday.
the 21st?
Yeah. I'll get there the 21st. I'll be there.
Oh, so we still do podcasts next week.
Yeah.
Oh.
We'll do next weekend's podcast, and then the next weekend we'll do the podcast there. I'll see if Trevor will go, depending on how far you guys are from us.
Doesn't he live same place he lives, right?
No, he lives in a different place now. He's moved twice since then.
Oh
Now.
shit.
Yeah. Since the time you met, or since you picked me up from his house that one time.
I've actually never met Trevor.
Oh yeah, you haven't, huh?
No, not in person. Because he never comes out. Freaking weirdo. You
He
freaking
never comes out.
hermit.
He doesn't ever want to do anything, though. That's why. He's always just at home. Or at the gym. He's a fucking freak. He's always out, but he never talks to anyone. He has like a select group of friends that he talks to.
Hey, that's normal.
That's like, I know, but like, that's just like the only people he'll try to talk to.
I mean, that's still normal. I have a select friends that I just the only.
Say hi to people.
Ooh, why? For what?
Famous.
So
That one time he took me to Disney. What was it? He got recognized a couple times, and he seems so awkward. Like he's like taking a picture, and he does like the thumbs up thing, like he doesn't know how to pose. I'm
I
just
feel like
oh
all
my
famous people are freaking weird, like awkward. Toast, awkward as shit.
Who? Toast? Oh yeah, that's right.
Toast.
Well, I mean, he seems like that type of person though, like online though too. Like that's how he like portrays himself,
Yeah,
and then that's just how
that's
he is, I
true.
think. But he's
That's
smart.
true.
He's intellectual. He's a very intellectual person. Just like select with like who he wants to talk to.
Hey, awkward does not mean dumb.
I don't know. Sometimes.
No,
That's what could be.
no. Awkward is just awkward.
Uh-huh.
Like Richard is just awkward.
Richard's very smart in school. Everything else though, not that great. He's an engineer, for God's sake. The dude has to be smart.
Hopefully.
At least a little.
At least a little.
I feel so bad for him because Bankai just roasts him about it all the time. He's like, you're an engineer, but how can you be so stupid? I'm like, bro,
He's book smart.
leave him alone. But then Richard does say something very stupid and just pisses me off too, and then I also say he's stupid. But that's just people, you know? People just do things to piss you off. Right.
Wow, freaking. Never mind.
What?
I lost my train of thought.
Why are my freaking...
I lost my train of thought. It just disappeared.
What the fuck?
Yo, my brain. I feel like my brain is so mush now. Like my memory is horrible. I have a horrible memory. Sometimes when I'm talking about it, like literally I'll be telling a story and then something will stop me or I'll stop myself and I'll just do a long pause and everybody's like, yeah, then what? And I'm like, I don't know. I just lost it. Like completely lost it.
Oh my fucking god. Your brain function, man. All those raves you've been going to. Just getting too lit.
I haven't even been to a lot.
You mean you haven't been to a lot? You've been to a lot this year.
I mean,
Wanna
I guess
run down
this
a list?
year, but like, what? Go.
In 1 year, that could really fuck you up. But I guess,
EDC.
right? That's a big one. EDC, that's dead.
That's dead. Times
UN.
2.
times 2. You did Zed twice.
Trilogy.
Trilogy.
Have I been to any since trilogy? Oh, global.
In the global.
That's
You
it.
only go to one day?
Yeah.
Didn't you just go to one recently too?
That was global. Global was
that's right,
the
that was-
most recent. And that's it. 5 is not a lot.
Once you go to that one too? Fuck, who was it?
Uh.
I forgot who the fuck it was.
Pretty sure that's it.
It was another Red Rock. It was it. You didn't go to that one because you said you wanted to go. Big Gigantic? Was it that one?
I did not go to big.
No, you guys didn't go to Big G. That's a lot in a year though.
Not really.
How long ago like separated were they? Because you went to EDC in April?
May.
In May? And then Zed's Dead was last month.
July. Said was July.
And then Global was this month.
Yeah. They're like a month apart. That's kind of a long
Millennium was also
time.
last month, so you did those two.
Kind of a long time apart.
That's a lot though. That is a lot. I don't know,
People
whatever.
some people have been doing this for years, like plural years.
I'm gonna do a lot of raves.
There's
But
crazy.
I don't do
I
anything
just saw
there,
this.
though.
I just saw this TikTok of it's a music festival, but also a car show and race.
Where?
It's called Grid Life.
Never heard of it.
No, they have different, like they travel around, so they have different venues every time. This year, I think it's in San Francisco, Bay Area.
That's cool.
Yeah, and it's like 3-day thing, but it's
They
car
have, like,
show.
Full EDM artists too, like
Yeah.
big artists.
They didn't drop the lineup yet. I don't know if they're big artists, but it is an EDM festival.
Get
But they
some-
do like a car show in the morning, a race in the afternoon, and then the festival at night. It's crazy.
That's lit though.
Yeah.
What the fuck? That sounds dope. I'm not in the whole car culture anymore, but sounds dope. Good luck.
It's in October this year. I'm like, that's pretty sick. They probably haven't announced it yet.
Oh, what the? Subtronics,
Oh,
King?
what?
Dogma, Bully, all that's been announced.
I mean, those are pretty good.
pretty good
Subtronics,
already, yeah.
Wooly, Blank.
I fucking hate Sullivan King, but
Yeah, we know that.
I fucking hate Sullivan King, but you know, whatever. It's a big name to have on there.
Yeah, so I feel like
That'd be a cool one to go to. Just see
Pretty
a
big.
fucking race in the morning.
and
Chill
a car
for
show,
little
so you see all the sick cars.
bit. The car show, which is super cool too. I love looking at cars for sure.
hmm
And then just going to a rave at night.
Especially like somewhere like the Bay Area. I feel like they got hella nice cars.
I feel like that's definitely one of the because that's like close to fucking where's that place called, the Tech Center area.
Yeah. Well, they have it.
So people are like rich out there.
Different states every time. I think last year was Michigan.
The Motor City. All right, yeah. If they went to Detroit anyways.
Yeah.
That's cool. I don't know. They just released a lineup for EDC. Did you see that one? The EDC,
This year's
Boat?
EDC?
the boat,
Oh, the
the
EDC.
yacht, or the sea.
C. Isn't Millennium on there?
I don't think he was. I don't remember who I saw in there, but there's a lot of good artists. I don't think he was.
I don't think I could do a cruise ship though.
No?
I don't like that. I don't like not being able to like.
Have you been on a cruise before? Have we talked
Yeah.
about this?
I
don't
went
remember.
to the Bahamas.
Oh yeah, we did talk
I was
about this.
younger.
That's right.
And it was okay. I mean, it's fine. It's whatever. You don't feel like you're on a boat or anything. It's just like, it's tough because there's a lot of things to do on the cruise, but I just feel so trapped because I know I can't like get off the boat if I wanted. You know what I mean?
Right.
And you're only in those places, like the certain islands and stuff like that, for like a day. Like, why not just fly so you can have more time on the island then?
Because you're paying for the boat.
I know, which is so
Paying
stupid.
for the boat and the meals on there
It's so
too.
stupid. Unless you like to
and
party and
entertainment.
drink, like fine.
Yeah, that'd
You
be
can go on a
fun.
cruise, but like I want more time like actually on the beach and like actually in that place. So I'd rather just fly than take a 3-day cruise like on the water.
If you're on a yacht, especially, or not
Like,
a yacht, a
ah,
fucking boat that
it's
long
okay.
too, I feel like all you'll hear is like your cabin room, and you get out, you just hear music
Yeah.
all the time. Then you go back to your like your room.
I don't even remember how it
that's it.
was because it was just not that memorable. But I remember like at night, especially, you can really feel
The
like the
swaying.
rocking. Yeah. So I feel like we didn't get that good of sleep. But I don't know. I don't really remember.
Those are another one of Mr. Beast's videos where he's like stuck
And
on
it
the
was
boat.
fucking expensive for no reason.
Was it?
Yeah, like alcohol if you wanted, because you can't bring your own alcohol, obviously. And if you want to buy alcohol, you buy tickets, like drink tickets instead of the actual alcohol, like at the bar. You buy drink tickets to be able to get like vouchers for the drinks instead of paying cash for the drink. You know what
The
I'm
fuck?
saying?
That's weird.
So you have to know how much you would want to drink before even getting on the boat so that they can sell you the vouchers because you can't get it after that.
Really?
I don't know. It's fucking weird. Maybe it was just the boat that I went on, but it was weird.
That just maybe sounds like a bougie ass boat.
And it was fucking expensive. And the food was it was okay. And it sucks because it's like buffet style, so it's the same food almost every day. It's like the same buffet
Right.
spread every day.
Like the same breakfast, same lunch and shit, whatever.
Yup.
Same dinner.
It was okay. Mid at best.
Yeah, I do want to go on a cruise someday. I just want to figure out which one I want to do. There's like some cruises like in Asia that you can do that go from one parts of like Japan to Korea or something too, which would be super cool to do.
I want to do the Halong Bay one. That one would be sick.
What is that one?
The Vietnam on Halong Bay.
It just goes around Vietnam.
Not really sure, but it's beautiful and it looks cool and the food looks amazing.
It's so funny because like every time we go there, my mom always takes us like on a cruise ship to go eat because you can just go on the cruises to go eat.
Yeah.
And then you can just get off.
Yeah.
And that's really all it is.
Because there are restaurants on there.
Yeah, because there's a restaurant out there. They just sing
Yeah.
and shit. And I'm like, what? But it's always so good because like all seafood is like fresh.
There's this one place. This is why I love Asia, okay? There's this one place we went to, like, it's the same thing. It was on a boat. But what you do is you actually pay for bait and you fish. You go fishing. Like, you go fishing off the boat, off the dock, and you catch what you eat.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So like they have other like meals and stuff if you don't want fish, but if you do want fish, you can actually buy bait and catch your own fish. And if you like the size of it, then you give it to them and tell them how to cook, like how you want it cooked, and they'll cook it that way for you. So you catch what you eat. And then if you don't like it, like if it's too small or something, you just catch and release. But it's pretty sick.
That's cool.
Yeah. And it was cool because it's not like your traditional fishing pole. It's like the old style. It's just a bamboo stick and a string, and you put bait on it, and you throw
Just
it
throw
in,
it out and it just
and then
catches.
you have to like try to like reel it in like by hand.
You have
Like
to,
there's
like,
no like you
yank
have to
that
like
shit back.
yank it. It's pretty cool. It's fun.
That does
It's a
sound
lot
pretty
of
fun.
fun.
That sounds like a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I'd do something like that. No, Asia, definitely probably one of the best places to do something like that too. Do everything gorilla style. 100%.
Gorilla style, bro. Our ancestors did it, okay?
All right, guys. Well, thank you for joining us on episode 14 of the Sweet and Sour podcast. Minor technical difficulties. We will have this episode out
was a short
on
one.
Wednesday.
On Wednesday. We'll see you next week before we leave to LA.
I think you'll be good for Saturday.
Yeah. I don't
Yeah.
have anything going
All right.
on this week.
We'll say probably Saturday again, maybe Sunday, if anything happens. But we appreciate you guys all talking and hanging out with us today.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.